Hey, so there's lots of talk recently about this 24.99 jewelers engagement ring. I even seen a post about a young lady who received an engagement ring and the diamond was very, very small. And if pretty much comparing if the man loves you based upon the size of the ring. And, before I got married, I thought that that was a big deal. Um, my husband, he had no job. I know that sounds crazy, but when we got married 13 years ago, he didn't have a job. Our rings got put on layaway and we paid them off. As he got income coming in, he would put some money towards it. As I primarily got paid every week, I would go and put money towards our rings. Um, so I will say that in the beginning, I we talked about, upgrading my ring. Upgrading my ring, going to just getting a bigger diamond because that's what it was all about. Like the bigger the ring, the better and all this great stuff. One day, I believe it was our 5 year, I can't remember if it was our 5 year anniversary or my birthday. He pulls up to my job, he comes and gets me, he puts a blindfold on me, and it's so exciting. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? What are we doing? And he leads me out of the car. I'm bent back. Anyway, we get to the place. We're walking around. I'm like, oh my God, where am I? I hear people, blah, 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 blah. It's just crazy. So we get there, and he takes my blindfold off, and we're in the jewelry store. And he's like, we're here. It's been 5 years, and I promised you a ring that you always wanted, and it would be your upgrade. So you're here to get your upgrade. But I tried on rings and I was putting them on and they were beautiful. Like they were amazing. The diamonds were sparkly. They were so much bigger than mine. And the thought of like not having my original wedding ring actually brought me to tears, like in the store. I was like, I cannot part with my ring. Like I just felt, like I'm very sentimental. So if you're not sentimental, it may not matter to you, but I feel like this ring that I have on now has a story, that it's true love behind it, that there was a commitment made, and this was there. This was the original one. This is the one that we worked hard for, and I feel like the size of your ring has nothing to do with the love that your husband or soon to be husband has for you. I have friends or have had friends that have amazing rings. Marriages are trash. So never compare love and the size to anything. Now, if your man is a millionaire, he's balling, he has this whole thing, and then he buys you like the littlest, thing possible, that is something completely different. But in the end of the day, your ring just signifies the covenant agreement that you're going into. And 13 years later, I'm still wearing my same little stone. Could I get a bigger ring right now? I could. Do I have other rings? I do. But this one just has more meaning and more value and more substance behind it. So I just love my ring, and don't allow a price of a ring or a size of a ring to determine if your husband to be or fiance really, really loves you. Do I look like I like him?
No.
No, you don't actually.
Okay.
You look sweeter now, but you don't look like you like him.
I'm just gonna ask him questions whenever you start recording.
I've been recording.
Oh. So Sean, there's a
Can you not
Can
dig
you not
in
dig
your
in your
nose?
nose as you talk to me? If this supposed to be going on
It was a
YouTube?
scratch. Anyway, there's a $24 ring. How do you think? And this is from K Jewelers, and there's people complaining about it, saying, they're asking, does your husband really love you if he buys you this ring? What is your take on that?
Well, I think about how.
Go to the camera.
Look at the camera.
Oh, you could talk to me.
I
Well,
think it's better if he talks to you.
I think what comes to mind is the $2,000 ring that I bought my fiance that I didn't marry. So the amount of money you spend on a ring has nothing to do with how much you love someone and whether you're gonna stay together.
Did you buy my rings?
No, I didn't have a job. You bought your own.
Do you think what happened when I was trying to get an upgrade?
You decided it was too expensive and you wanted to wait.
I did?
Yeah, I said go ahead and get an upgrade if you want it.
And I said it was too expensive?
You said you didn't want to spend the money
I did?
unless you have some other thing that happened.
I don't remember that
What,
at
what,
all.
what do you think happened?
I was like, no, I don't want to get rid of my ring. And we ended up buying a necklace and
But you just started
earrings.
looking for a second.
we have these two takes all wrong.
I mean, either way, you didn't get one.
Well, what do you think about a man that, or what do you feel about someone bringing or proposing with a $25 ring?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's about the ring is to signify the union or the commitment. So whether it's $2,000 or $25, it's still the same commitment that's being made.
Oh, I'm about to cry.
That's nice. Any other thoughts about that?
I think the jewelry industry paints this fairy tale for women to get tricked, so they think they have to have this expensive ring, and then guys fall into the trap.
There was a picture of a girl, she had gotten like a itty bitty little dot of a ring. How do you feel about proposing with something like that?
Well, I didn't propose at all, so
He didn't propose at all. What happened?
we've been married for 12 years.
Almost, June will be 13 years.
Wanted to propose.
No, I don't want you to propose. No. All right, that's all I wanted. Thank you.
Where's my money? At least I can get hot chocolate.
That's between you and my mother.
At least they said I was getting paid.
We are paying you a due.